Hello, we're going to be doing a review of the movie Dark Knight. I have Josh here that's going to provide the review for us. So let's get started. Josh, good to be with you again.
Thanks for having me.
First off, could you give us an overview of the storyline that's in The Dark Knight?
Yeah. If you saw Batman Begins, basically Batman's been set up. He's watching over Gotham. And there's a new villain in town, and he's trying to unite the gangs in Gotham, and Batman has to stop him. Meanwhile, they've got a new district attorney who's trying to catch everybody, and chaos ensues.
Okay. What did you think about storyline? Do you think it was effective?
Oh, definitely. Because it was able to focus on each character as needed. It showed where Gotham was after Batman Begins, and it kind of continued those plot threads of escalation, the criminals getting set free, but then it also has the plot of Harvey Dent, which is the most essential, showing that, you know, anybody can be a villain. You know, intentions are great, but plot, 2 thumbs up.
Okay. Let's think about the characters for a minute. And of course, the character that has gotten a lot of attention in The Dark Knight is Ledger's Joker. How do you like Ledger in his role as the Joker?
It's fantastic. I mean, I know it's cliched at this point to be, you know, singing his praises because everybody loves it, but it really was fantastic. I'm probably not the best indicator because I was never against the casting. Lots of people were against it, particularly fans. They were not happy with this. They made gay jokes because of Brokeback Mountain, teenage jokes because he did some teen movies. But I've always been a fan of Ledger. I think he did a fantastic job. He delivered everything I wanted and more. It was great.
Okay. Now, a frequent observation about the movie is that this was the Joker movie, that the Joker's role sort of overshadowed the Batman. Do you agree with those observations?
Absolutely not.
And why not?
If you look at 1989's Batman, that was a Joker-centric movie. Batman really wasn't even a character. He was simply there as a foil for the Joker's antics. He had no characterization. You don't care about him. They should have called the movie The Joker because it was about him. Not the best Joker, in my opinion, but it was still about him. In The Dark Knight, Batman has a starring role. You get inside the mind of Batman and the ethical and moral decisions he makes. You get inside Jim Gordon. You get inside, you know, Two-Face, Harvey Dent. The Joker, you don't actually get inside at all. He is there. There's no backstory. There's very little said about his motivation, which is good because that's the Joker. He's crazy. He's not in anything for money. He's not in anything for power. You have no idea what he's going to do at any given point. That's why he's so dangerous. And he didn't have any more screen time than anyone else. People might say that they thought it was a Joker movie because Heath Ledger did such a phenomenal job, and it was probably seemed that much better because a lot of people weren't expecting that. And then, of course, his unfortunate death put a shadow of that, and so people projected their own feelings of Heath Ledger onto the movie. But by no means is it a Joker-centric movie.
Okay, well, thank you. What are your thoughts with regard to Ledger's Joker in comparison with, say, Nicholson's Joker?
Jack Nicholson did a good job. I'm not trying to slight him by any means. But he wasn't the Joker. He was Jack Nicholson as the Joker. When you watch The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger isn't even there. You know, you watch pretty much any movie with most actors, and they're like, oh, you can see the actor, you can see him trying to be this guy. You don't see him at all in this character. He's nothing like any other character he's ever done. You know, you watch Nicholson's Joker, and you can see bits and pieces of Nicholson in that. And you know, that's all well. Batman was a fun movie. I mean, I enjoyed it. It's not a good Batman movie by any stretch of the imagination for anyone that's even remotely familiar with the mythos. But it's a fun movie. I'm not knocking it. Nicholson's Joker was funny. He was a bad guy, but he was Nicholson as the Joker. And I get that that was a big deal back then, because at that point people were familiar with only one other Joker, Cesar Romero's. And for what he was supposed to do, yeah, Cesar Romero did an alright job. He was supposed to be the Silver Age goofy, I'm not actually a criminal Joker, I just played jokes, which was really only about a decade of the Joker. When Joker debuted, he was a mass murderer, or serial murderer, I suppose. And then after they introduced Robin and the TV show started and it turned into camp, based on the decade and that sort of thing, the Joker became a comical character. And then as they got more into the 70s with Denny O'Neil writing, the five-way Joker's Revenge story really brought Joker back to his murder roots. He's a dark character. People don't realize that he was supposed to be dark. And so Batman comes along, it's dark out the wazoo, and you know, their minds are blown. But Joker had already been established as that. 1989's The Killing Joke by Alan Moore was a very dark and sinister Joker. In fact, The Killing Joke is one of the books Christopher Nolan gave to Heath Ledger to read to prepare for his role, and it shows in so many ways. So I would say Nicholson's Joker, funny, it's kind of cute, you know, give it a shot, but it's not the Joker. Heath Ledger Joker is in fact the Joker.